Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and iOS 11.2.5 Beta 3 has been out for a few days now, and I've been using it on my 8 Plus, and it's been pretty good overall. Now, just like I have on previous versions of these follow-up videos, I polled quite a few of you on Twitter to see if you're having issues, because I can't possibly cover every single phone and use them and give you a fair comparison of how it is. So if you have a 7 Plus or a 6 or 6S, I polled quite a few of you just to see what you had to say on these devices and how it's holding up for you. So on Twitter, if you follow me there at Zollotech, you'll see that 494 people responded, and I said, how is iOS 11.2.5 Beta 3 been for you, and what phone are you using? So thanks to everyone that replied and kind of gave us an idea of what's going on. So 43% of you said, it's okay, but there's a few bugs. 38% said great, and only 19% said terrible. That's a pretty big improvement over the previous one as far as the earlier betas go. So that's pretty good. And most people that responded said that it was really good, but battery was even better than they expected, but there's volume issues. And I experienced this too on the 8 Plus. So if I turn this on or off, that time it was quiet. Let's see. That time it's quiet. If I turn it up, it keeps staying quiet. Sometimes it's extremely loud. There we go. Now it's loud. So there's definitely a volume bug in there, and there's also volume issues with typing. So I got a little video here that was sent. So it's definitely loud if you heard that. And then sometimes it's not loud. You can see I just typed in here, there's no sound whatsoever, and then I'll try it again and there'll be sound. So I'm not sure what Apple changed as far as the sound goes, but there's definitely something going on. Now for other people, 6S Plus, the battery's a bit better now. I'm still not comfortable with the battery life. I miss iOS 10 battery, and there's a little bit of lag when they scroll. Now, that could be due to an older aged battery, or it could be due to this update. It's hard to say unless you just got that phone. iPhone 6S, everything is smooth, so that's good. 6S, it's running quite well. iPhone 10 seems okay. I've heard some lag on the iPhone 10 with this particular update. 7 Plus, battery life was not good until they reset their iPhone 7, but then again, there's the loudness. So loudness, more loudness, loud system sounds. On iPhone 7, it seems great. So most people are saying that, at least that commented here, that they're getting either good battery life, decent performance, but sometimes some locking up, like here, iPhone 8 Plus, really loud typing, locking and dialing, and it has a bug where it keeps going to the home screen on its own. So there's still some things to work out, and I don't normally have too many of those same bugs. It definitely has that sound bug, but I haven't had any locking. Occasionally I've seen some lag or stutter when you move between screens or you're scrolling. So if you're opening an app, going back and forth and then scrolling, things will kind of stutter from time to time. But it seems to be okay for the most part. But that's pretty much it for this beta. I would expect the next beta, probably beta 4. I don't think we're going to have a final version just yet. The beta 4 might be the gold master. Maybe we'll see that on Monday or Tuesday, and maybe a final release the following week. Or they could patch it with something else, since we've had a couple major bugs with the processors. And if you'd like to see a video about that, if you haven't heard about those, there's some pretty major flaws that affect Macs and Windows computers, anything that has an Intel processor, ARM processor, and some AMD processors supposedly. So it's hard to say if it's actually affecting those or not, but there's going to be patches for all of these devices with that. So I don't know if that will come before or with this beta, as Apple patched it on the Mac betas, but they haven't said anything about the iOS betas. But if you'd like to hear more about that, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to get your hands on this wallpaper, I'll leave it in the description below, like I always do. Thanks again to Hafed Marzouk for sending this one along. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.